am the president of Women's Council Realtors. And as you know, the Women's Council Realtors focus on community first. And we're so happy to have everyone here today to celebrate our very own industry, the real estate. As we go through our agenda, we're going to move pretty quickly. So we have a full packed house here. And I would like next to call up Gwen Morgan to the stage for our Pledge of Allegiance.
So let's take a moment. Take a moment to honor our brave women, men and women who've sacrificed serving our country with courage and participation throughout the year. So now we'll say the Pledge of Allegiance. The Pledge of Allegiance to the flag of America,
Sure.
Next, I would like to call up, there's been a little change, so I would like to call Carlo Sevilla. Thank you. For the national anthem. You will be singing along to our violinist, DJ Laxon. If you mind coming. To the stage for an inspiration note to our fashion models and everyone in the room, Janice White.
Well, hello everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I am so delighted to have this opportunity to share the inspiration to the cancer survivors and the rest of the audience today. So let's get right into it. Life, though it's such a divine journey, sometimes throws us tough challenges. But how we respond to these challenges are what truly defines us. Today we are here to celebrate because your lives are a testament to your strength and to your resilience. Your journey has been filled with ups and downs, and there are many days when you feel like life is just overwhelming. However, you were never alone in your journey of recovery. Your friends, your families, and certainly your sisters of the Women's Council of Realtors were all on the battlefield with you, fighting alongside of you and offering you support. We are so very grateful for the opportunity to celebrate you today. We have recognized that regardless of the challenges life throws you, each one of these challenges is an opportunity to grow, learn, and inspire others with your courage. The preparation of this event was an inspirational journey for the planning committee. Every aspect was a moment of awareness. Every cancer story had a different experience, but required the same vigilant fight. You now, as cancer survivors, has to live each day with heightened awareness. From what you eat, how much sleep you have, manage your stress, your surroundings, every aspect now matters. We are so honored to have the opportunity to share that journey with you. In preparation of this event, we spent a lot of time together, from the paintings, decorating the bras, singing together, and creating the marketing piece, so that we could make this a special moment for all of you. And this is something that we will always treasure. The song that we learned, whenever you're feeling lonely, what do? You look up, you smile, just breathe, because you got this, and we got this. These words will always be etched in our memories. One of my biggest takeaways for me, that these cancer survivors gave me a new understanding of what never give up is all about. So, whenever you're climbing the stairs, even though you can't see the top, keep climbing, because you will eventually get to the top. We had our fair share of challenges, making today possible. The journey was far less than difficult, but we were determined and we stayed focused to this moment. I want to give special thanks to our 2025 President, Lisa Mack, for her vision and fortitude. I have worked with Lisa closely for the last month, and I will give Lisa the crown for staying focused. When everyone thinks it was a crazy idea, I am so delighted to see how beautiful crazy looks in pink. Lisa, I applaud you for your tenacity and your leadership. As cancer survivors, you show us the beauty of life in the rawest and most authentic form. You taught us how to embrace every moment of this journey, leaning on us for support while we lean on you for courage. You have turned your struggles into triumph, and your journey has become a beacon of hope for all of us. So give yourself some grace. Remember to take time off to smell the roses. Take care of yourself foremost before you take care of the rest of the world. And love yourself first, authentically, so that you can love others. Celebrate all your victories along the way, regardless of big or small, because life's promised you the very best. For the sisters of the Women's Council that lost on the battlefield of cancer, our prayers are with your families. Much like the battles you face as cancer survivor, many of us grapple with our own cancers. Whether they are self-doubt, the paralysis of indecisiveness, complacency, and the popular one, the fear of failure. These struggles can hold us back from realizing our true potential and living our best life. Today, let's celebrate ourselves for having triumphed over these battles and remind ourselves that we have the strength to overcome our own obstacles and embrace life at its fullest. Together, let's unlock our potential and support those who are still on the battlefield of recovery. Today, let's commit to leaving behind these hidden struggles. With your courage, we are ready to confront and overcome our obstacles, transforming our lives into stories of triumph, just as the cancer survivors did. Let your personal journey serve as a beacon of hope, inspiring yourself and others around you. Let us join forces in creating a better world for us to enjoy and those to come behind us. Life is a beautiful adventure, and together we must cherish every moment because tomorrow is not promised. Remember, there is a gift in every trial, including cancer. So find your gift in your circumstance and use your gift to enjoy every moment of the rest of your life. Believe in the outcome you desire always, because God has given us the strength to speak into existence what we so desire. So change your language and look how your life changed. Let every word of your mouth be an inspiration to yourself and others. I am Janice White, the sales manager of CMG Home Loans. And with my CMG team and all the well-wishers, all our sponsors, we thank you so much for being part of this. And please remember, every moment counts. And remember that live today because tomorrow is not promised. Thank you so much.
Beautiful. Can you guys that
Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. We are a network of successful realtors advancing women as business leaders in the industry and the communities we serve. Thank you.
I'm going to call and have her stand Ms. Charmaine Hickey, who is the 2026 National Treasurer for Women's Council of Realtors. Then we do have Ismael Cox, who is our state attorney, that's going to be presenting today. And we do have in the house our mayor of Riviera Beach, Mr. Doug Lawson. Stand, please. And we also have in the house Mr. How could I forget you, Mr. Howell? I sold him himself. He's my good friend. So we do have, my brain is gone, but he is the past president of the Association of Bar. Mr. Howell, could you please stand? And we also have our 2022 past president, Priya Dashmukh. And our 2024 past president, Bonnie Sierra. Thank you. I also would would like to introduce my board for 2025. We have President-elect Catherine Alvarez. Our treasurer is not here, so I'm just going to name the ones that's here. We have our Kathleen Alexis, our membership director, our event director, Carlos Savella, our membership chair, Gwen Morgan, our technology chair, Juna Jean, our global chair, Judy Wolf, our construction chair, Bonnie Sierra, and our investment chair, Priya Dashmi. I'd like to give a thanks to our sponsors today. You can stand up and be recognized. Our presenting sponsor, Golden Keys Construction Group. Skyland Consulting.
All right.
Our Hope sponsor, ARC Medical Realty. Partnership Realty. Kiko Community at Avenir. The Federal Savings Bank. Trend sponsors, CMG Home Loans. McCarthy Heating. Third Federal. Lay Capital Lending. New World Title. Sandra Hope, Chess Inc. Brazilian sponsor, Wine and Cabin LLL. The Glam Lab. A Beautiful Bee Salon. Madeline's Flower Wall. Hementi, I knew I was going to get it wrong. Hementi, a photographer in the back there. Photography, Partnership Realty, thank you so much. I would like to call up Kathy to the stand, please. Kathy Vargas Valdos, who is going to acknowledge our strategic partners.
Our local strategic partners, starting with our bronze. We have Family First Life Insurance, Urban League, Gold Coast School, Seek with Bonnie Sierra, Floridian Policy Pros, and for silver, we have Third Federal Savings and Loan, Robin Stuckey Furniture and Interior, Guarantee Rate Affinity, Butler Title, Shaz Gourmet, Liberty Bell Insurance, Wellington Flores. For platinum, we have Broward Palm Beaches and San Lucy's Realtor Association and Sunbelt Title. For diamond, we have Global Gateway Real Estate, CMG Home Loans, RJM Custom Homes, Matt Weaver Team for Cross Country Mortgage. Thank you for all the local strategic partners.
Okay, so let's get this show going. We are getting ready to call out our mistress of the ceremony, Joanna Watkins, and I just wanted to say, this woman is resilient, very, very, very resilient. She was going to be our Queen Charlotte at our gala in February, at our Bridgerton Gala. I don't know how many of you were there, but yes, we had a Bridgerton Gala and she was Queen Charlotte, but she had some setbacks. This is the reason she's here. She's not only here to talk about her setbacks, but she also had a very dear goddaughter in her 30s that fought stage 4 cancer, so not too long ago. And this young lady is now back in college and doing well. So this is how resilient you all are. Joanna is also, those of you that know her or can read about her, I won't go into a long spiel because we're behind time. She is our counsel for the state of Florida. Nothing get past anything in real estate without her eyes or ears glued to it. So she has a very, very important position that everyone knows that the real estate industry is not easy, but she makes it very profound to us realtors, do's and don'ts. So tonight, she is going to be coming on stage and taking over as our mistress of ceremony. I would like to call her out to the stage.
Tonight, listen, as Lisa said, I have, thank God, never had cancer. I do walk around daily with a tumor in my right tibia and another tumor in my right femur that we monitor on a regular basis. They are inchondromas. So fortunately, they are not cancerous, and I pray they never become cancerous. Yeah. But I'm a child of the 70s and 80s, and I love me some Sade. And she never wears shoes. So if I'm gonna be true to the Kiss of Life theme of tonight, it is necessary that I take this stage in true Sade fashion, in my long flowing pink dress, my braids, and no shoes. So listen, I'm gonna take this mic for a second because I wanna read some things to y'all. I couldn't trust myself to go off script. I needed to convey how I feel about this evening. You know, the Realtor heart is on display tonight. You know, welcome to my WCR members and to those in the community who love and support us and what we're doing here tonight. You know, we all know realtors help people realize the American dream, but what those of us who are deeply ensconced in the industry know is that the Realtor heart is big, and you need look no further than cancer and our commitment to early detection to know that we care about the health of our members and our community. And so what we're doing here tonight is important. It is important. You know, recently I had the opportunity to share a message about resilience to a room full of people, primarily women, but also the men who support us at a women's conference, and those folks are very important to me. And I spoke about the fact that we will all face the storms of life. I spoke about the fact that those storms will rage, and as my grandmother used to both say and sing as she rocked on that porch, if there ain't been no rain in your life, wait a while, wait a while, wait a while, 'cause the rain is going to fall. And one storm that we know will rage in all of our lives at some point is cancer. Either our own lives or the lives of people that we love. It is a thief, it is a monster that rages against our very existence. But like some storms, hurricanes, we can prepare. But cancer is that earthquake. It comes when you least expect it. It rocks our very foundation. You were given this life. You were given your storm because the Creator, the higher power, the universe, whatever it is that you believe, felt that you were strong enough, that your foundation was solid enough for you to survive your storm, for you to bear the storm of life that comes your way. But you say, but why me, Joanna? I ask myself that every single day, because since I took that stage and spoke that message of resilience, the storms have intensified. Lisa said I was supposed to be at Bridgerton. I didn't come to Bridgerton because I was recovering from brain surgery. And just when I thought I was getting better and I was healing from an August brain surgery and an April intensive gamma knife radiation procedure, August comes around and my face goes numb and I'm diagnosed with something called anesthesia dolorosa, which is more painful than the condition I had the surgery to cure. So yes, we ask ourselves, but why us? Why not us? Because sometimes it's because we have to take a stage and encourage people and tell people that we are uniquely qualified to bear the storms. Our foundation is solid enough to weather the storm. Robin Roberts said of her cancer that we must learn to focus not on our fright, F-R-I-G-H-T, but on our fight, F-I-G-H-T. Your fright, your fear, it is real. My fear is real. Will I be able to overcome this condition? Will I be able to survive life? Yes. Yes. Because we must focus on the fight. We must take that fight to our storm. We must stand and deliver to the storm. We must understand that when we cannot control the wind, we must adjust the sails. But we have to keep moving because sometimes the difference between the victor and the victim is mindset. Simply mindset. It's hope, it's determination, and it is a will to keep moving and to survive. And it is a recognition that when we survive the storms, we will have scars. But those scars are not proof of the storm. It's proof not of suffering, it's proof of survival. It's proof of strength. She mentioned my goddaughter. My goddaughter, Tiara, is a living example of this. Y'all, she was diagnosed with breast cancer when she was in her 20s. She successfully fought that disease, and then after she married and had 4 children, her breast cancer came back and it was stage 4. It took me days to get out of bed. I threw a royal pity party. A royal pity party. And then I I remembered who we were dealing with. Y'all, this is the most stubborn child I've ever met in my life. It was not cool when she was 16 living with me in Orlando and going to high school. That willful stubbornness, well, I just didn't like it so much then, but then I remember she had that willful stubbornness. And it served her well because even while being treated for stage 4 cancer, the girl kept working. She finished her associate's degree in June and I went to her graduation. I thought I was going to be going to Texas for a different reason, if I'm honest, because I had PhD. But that girl had FIGHT. And she graduated. And then for my birthday in August, she sent my niece over to the house with a card with some letters in it. And my job was to arrange the letters and figure out what the word was. Y'all know what that word was? Remission. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Because that's my baby. Anyway, so tonight we celebrate all of you, like Tiara, who are victors of cancer. But we also pay honor to those victims who were taken by the horrible thief we know as cancer. People like my best friend's mom, my mommy, Darnell. We lost her 15 months ago, and nothing prepared me to watch that suffering, to see that decline and her ultimate death. But it is a grief that consumes you. But I had to learn that I can't cure that grief. I had to just learn to carry it. And I have carried that grief every day since we lost her. But listen, may the courageous fight and the legacy of all who lost that battle live on in our hearts forever. And may we feel the sadness when we think of them, but realize that the skies may appear darker without them, but it is in that dark sky that their stars shine the brightest. I wish peace upon all of you tonight as you remember them. So thank you very much for allowing me to have my say. We have reached the point in the program tonight where we are going to prepare for some fashion from some of those amazing survivors that I talked about. Oh, yeah, y'all might be ready for these ladies. That's right. It's called Warrior Women. So I'm going to bring to the stage our fabulous fashion coordinator for the evening, Miss Rose Mayerovich. I hope I said her name correctly, but she said she was going to forgive me if I didn't, because that's how fabulous Rose is. Thank you, Rose.
Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. So nice to see so many of you out here. First of all, I'd like to thank Winnie Blair and Lisa, of course, and the Women's Council of Realtors of Palm Beach County for inviting me tonight to bring to you the Kiss Life Shades of Pink fashion show. Soon to step out from behind the scenes are the most amazing, beautiful women who are breast cancer survivors, warriors. Let's start our show with Marty Russo. Since 2009, following her late husband's diagnosis, in 2023, she faced her own transition from caregiver to survivor. Cancer doesn't define us. It reveals the strength of she wants to honor both sides of the journey. She honors the survivors and the caregivers. With Marty, and she's from a shop called and she's wearing the easiest of cotton knit, ladies. Cotton knit, notice the sexy slit on the side, her leg showing, the ruffle around the eyes, looking very, very fabulous. And Marty president of her community, founder of Bingo for Breweries and Cheers and Charity. Host of the Busting Out Breast Cancer podcast, she has raised significant funds for the Promise Fund local nonprofit, that blending her role as a realtor with a mission to inspire hope, resilience, and impact. Shannon's story reminds us that even in life, hard seasons, we can rise stronger and use our voice to create lasting change. Now she has to show you one more time, and she's so Shannon. She's really dress selection. Dress selection from Jupiter. She's wearing long pants that were all notice the rise from the sparkle doesn't hurt you. Green print flowers and the pink jacket, of course, and the now we have Jamie Field Howard. Jamie is not just a powerhouse in real estate, she's a breast cancer survivor and a force for change. She's the 2026 event chair for Susan G. Coleman and the face of the Rock Tonight AC. She walks as a bold reminder that real strength. She walks, don't you see how she walks? She walks. Bold reminder, real strength, red heels, courage, and smile. Let's celebrate Jamie, our survivor, our sister, our warrior. Now we have Lisa Taylor. Lisa Taylor Baylor is a two-time breast cancer survivor. Wife to Rich, proud mom for twins Josh and Callie. Now they're 22. First diagnosed in 2013. She enjoyed a mastectomy and 5 years later in 2019. Thanks to Amy coverage that will work surgery, chemo, and radiation. Her journey inspired us to become a passionate advocate, partnering with Susan G. Coleman and sharing her story to bring hope and awareness. With over 30 years as a Palm Beach realtor and financial professional, he is honored to go as a state upbeat celebrating history, courage, and community. Her dress is lovely. It is from Marion Cookie. I love the button front, of course, the power of color and flowers, and of course the sleeve that has a flower that can really bloom. Now, it's a great but a lot of friends and no praise of the speaker. He will be back to show you the dynamic fashions for tomorrow. So sit back and enjoy. We'll be back in about 15 minutes.
So, we have reached the point in the program where it is my absolute honor to welcome to the stage a fellow member of the Florida Bar, State Attorney Alexia Cox. I need to take my shoes off as well. Well, good evening, everyone. Well, good evening. I came from work. You know, I got some interviews. I know you do too. First and foremost, I want to thank Lisa Mack and the Women's Council of Realtors of Palm Beach County for inviting me to be a part of this. You know, I haven't known Lisa very long, but one thing I know about her already is that when she's with you, she's with you. And when she's for you, she's for you.
And so she's always been very kind to welcome me into these rooms and spaces in this organization, as well as Carlos. Everyone has always been so kind to me, and I just want to thank you all for extending an invitation to me once again to join you for an event that is really near and dear to my heart. So I know that I come a little bit before your dinner, so I'll try to be brief, right? I'm deeply honored again to share this evening with you all as we enjoy this night of fashion, courage, and hope. As I look around the room, I must say that it is a beautiful sight to see so many members of our community gathered together for such a worthy cause. As a prosecutor for nearly 2 decades, I know I don't look it right. I've spent my days in courtrooms across Palm Beach County fighting for justice, fighting for victims' rights, and fighting for many people who quite simply cannot fight for themselves. But there's another battle that far too many women and some men in our community face, and it's one that brought us here tonight. It doesn't often make headlines like my cases might. However, it affects countless lives and unjustly takes away so many others. That battle that we all fight in one way or another, as we know it, is breast cancer. Breast cancer has touched nearly every family, including my own. My mother, who I was hoping would be able to be here tonight, but she has an early morning. She is one of 3 girls in her family. She's the middle child, just like me. One of 3 girls, middle child. My mom was diagnosed with breast cancer during a routine mammogram in 2015 at the age of 62. Her older sister had also been a survivor of breast cancer. At that time, maybe a few years, she had been diagnosed and gone through treatment. So finding out that my mom had been diagnosed with breast cancer, it really rocked my world. With this disease, it's kind of comical to say that you're fortunate, when you have to have a double mastectomy, go through chemo, lose your hair, lose other things that you once enjoyed and not able to be a part of some of the things that you used to do, wearing a mask, going to treatments, whatever you have to go through. But my mom was fortunate. And I say she's fortunate just like so many others here because she left with her life. She won that fight. And it sounds kind of weird to use that word to describe what she had to endure and what we endured as a family. But I know that she was blessed, and we are very blessed to still have her here with us. And I also recognize that not many people have the opportunity to say that. And so I understand for me and my family that this is what fortunate looks like, for us and so many others. It changed her life forever, but I realize the impact that it's had on my life as well. I worry about her more. I worry about myself more. I worry about my sisters more. And unfortunately, it causes us to ask that question that no one really should have to answer. And you may know that question, am I next? Is it gonna happen to me? Is it gonna happen to one of my sisters? And thankfully, that has not happened, but we ask ourselves that question far too often. And I'm sure that is the story and the question that many women and some men in our community are asking themselves. So I understand now more than ever that breast cancer knows no boundaries. Young or old, rich or poor, it does not discriminate. But here is what it cannot do. It cannot take away the strength of the human spirit. It cannot silence the voices of survivors. And it cannot stop a community like ours from standing together shoulder to shoulder in this fight. So this evening, to me, is not just about awareness, it's about support, it's about early detection, it's about finding a cure, but it's also a celebration of life, a celebration of courage, a celebration of you, a celebration of me, because each of us in this room represents the heart of this fight. The unyielding spirit that refuses to be defeated by breast cancer. Each survivor here tonight, and I was just blown away to see the excitement of everyone who graced this stage. They all look so beautiful. But every one of them carries a story of battles fought and battles won, of nights filled with worry and days filled with determination, of moments of fear that they've met with courage, of scars that are not signs of weakness, but symbols of survival. You remind all of us what true bravery looks like. And in your strength, you give hope to others who are still in the fight. So you and we here tonight, we are not honoring only survival. We are fueling hope. We are driving action. We are raising awareness so that one day no one will ever have to hear the words, "I'm sorry, but you have breast cancer." And no one will have to ask themselves the question, am I going to be next? Early detection saves lives, awareness saves lives, support saves lives, and communities like us standing together, we save lives. Before we leave this event tonight, I hope that we will make a promise to one another, to ourselves. A promise to lift each other up. A promise to never let fear silence hope. A promise to continue the fight, not just during Breast Cancer Awareness Month, not just even at breast cancer awareness events, but each and every day until breast cancer is beaten once and for all. To the survivors in the room, you are living proof, and we heard the word resilience, but you embody it. We get to see it on you each and every day. Thank you for walking around with that resilience, inspiring each and every one of us. You are the reason we keep pushing forward. You are the reason this community shines with strength, hope, and determination. And your stories inspire action, courage, advocacy, and your example inspires us all to never give up when we face challenges. So on behalf of my office, your state attorney's office of Palm Beach County, where we have 120 lawyers, 180 support staff, and other professional staff members, I want to thank each of you for your courage, for your example, and for your reminder that together there is nothing we cannot overcome. So tonight, let us celebrate life and the power of community. We will keep fighting for a future free of breast cancer, a future where hope triumphs over fear and strength triumphs over adversity. And I promise you, I will forever remain in this fight with you. Thank you so much.
We want to thank the Honorable State Attorney Cox for that very touching transparency and the very heartfelt words that she shared with us tonight. And State Attorney Cox, I'm hoping that you can tell us the secret for how it is you passed the bar and started practicing at 10 years old. I'd like to go ahead and get my nephew in the bar so he can start earning some money. All right, so just before your testing, all right now, because I use my mommy voice, y'all will hear me just fine. Just before dinner, we are going to bring part 2 of Fashion Week, WCR style, for you. We're going to bring Rose back out with our warrior models for part 2, and then we're going to get y'all something to eat, all right? So let's give it up for Rose and our models.
Okay, we're going to start off with, of course, Marty. Marty, you want to come out or so? Marty is modeling from a shop goes on. Again, that is, Jennifer Duran, and it's from, the song called We have Sharon coming back with you. Sharon, take a look at this dress, ladies. This is a wonderful dress. It's from a shop called The Dress Collection in Jupiter. It's a Joseph Ridkoff. Again, it's a very elegant, ladylike dress. A little belt with the rhinestone collar. There's a little slit on the side. I love the V-neck, which flatters her beautiful face. And of course, a little V-neck. The Dress Collection again is in Jupiter, and they are on US Highway 1.
Has been exceptional, and we are extremely grateful for all of your hard work. So if you all can give Rose another round of applause. And for Rose, we have roses.
God bless each and every one of you. Have a wonderful year and all be safe and healthy. Thank you.
Good job, sir. be the only person that did not write a speech. And I never write a speech. Because everything I do from my heart. And ladies and gentlemen, you are in my heart. I started my journey with cancer at the age of 18. It wasn't me. At 18 years old, I got my first real job. In Chicago, Illinois, I worked for Johnson Products Company. Many of you may know Johnson Products Company from way back when, because they did here. And at that time, I was hired as the receptionist for Johnson Products Company. And I was told I was going to be the new face. But at 18, I was replacing the old face. Miss Francine had been there for 25 years. She never missed a day in 25 years. But when I started that journey with Miss Francine, she had stage 4. At 18 years old, I knew why I was there. Because she wasn't going to be. Is that how anyone wants to start their career at 18 years old? But the one lesson that Miss Francine instilled in me at that time was every single day when you walk into this office, and every single day that you answer that phone, you are going to be that ray of sunshine on the other side. Because you never know what someone else's journey is. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know if they need that ray of sunshine. And you're going to be it. I carried Miss Francine with me for 37 years. Everywhere I go, every job I've had, she is still with me each and every day. 37 years later, she is still my ray of sunshine. Now let's fast forward 20 years later. And I walked back into corporate America, and I met a young lady. She's here with us this evening, and she is a survivor. Her name is Elizabeth. Elizabeth Turner is my ray of sunshine. Ladies, you may be survivors, and we are honoring survivors. But I challenge you to let your light shine. You are here for a reason. You have survived for a reason. It is to inspire each and every one of us every day. So the next time you see that 18-year-old, share your story, share your journey. Because you are only giving the next generation something to fight for. So Elizabeth is here with me today. And I look at her because I know what a survivor looks like. Every single person that is here with me today has been touched by cancer. And everyone in this room has been as well. We are only stronger for it. So I've listened. This is why I never write a speech. Because I listen and I hear your stories. And I hear the story of the storm and the rain and the darkness. But I want you to remember the joy and the light and the peace and the strength and the fortitude and the grace and the will of God that has kept you all here today. Every single one of you is that ray of sunshine. So there are a lot of young people in this room, and I want you to share your stories with them. I am a sponsor. I love giving, but you can give so much more than I can. In my world of human resources, we always say that a team is not just one. A team is an acronym, and together everyone achieves more. So for everyone here, this is your team. This is your first, your second, your cheerleader, your squad. If you are on this journey, You should not leave this room without the phone number of every single person on this team, because you're all here to uplift each other. So I am honored to be here. I am humbled to be here, but I am inspired by all of you. And I ask you to please continue to be that ray of sunshine so that we can all see your light. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanya, for being a member of this team and reminding us that together everyone can achieve more. Next up, I'm going to bring to the stage from GKSC Group, one of our generous sponsors, Mr. Vinny Prasad.
Good evening, everybody. A round of applause for Tanya Hamilton again. I wrote something. But I'm going to have him do the first piece of it.
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of Golden Keys Construction Group and in a proud partnership with Women's Council of Realtors, Palm Beach, I want to pause for a moment and recognize something far greater than business, our shared commitment to fight against breast cancer. This disease has touched us all in one way or another. It has impacted our mothers, daughters, sisters, friends, and yes, even the men in our lives. We all know someone who has faced the fear and uncertainty of a diagnosis. Too many families have endured the heartache, and far too many loved ones have been taken from us. Breast cancer reminds us of how precious life is, and how deeply we need one another, for strength, for comfort, and for hope. That is why we are here, not just as companies, not just as organizations, but as people standing together with one purpose. Our mission is clear: to raise awareness, to promote early detection, to fuel research, and to support the individuals and families who face this reality every single day. Because awareness saves lives, early detection saves lives, and research gives us hope. Hope for healing and hope for a future free of this disease.
Wasn't he great? I was going to say more, but I think that sums it up. We just have to, I just want to say one quote by the great Maya Angelou. She said it best: we may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. That's the most important thing today. I think this was a great, great gathering, and I appreciate everything you guys are doing. Keep it going, and thank you so very much from Golden Keys Construction Group.
Well, let me do that. I've spoken at a lot of breast cancer organizations, events, and I am just super passionate about what I have to speak about. I am an 8-year survivor. As of last 22nd, so a week on Monday. I'm very passionate about just being able to give back to the community. So I didn't have any symptoms when I was diagnosed. I had my own internal symptoms that I advocated for myself. So thank you, Dr. Rimmer, for really diving deep into early detection. I appreciate everything that you had to say in your speech, because it just really get deep into my heart. When I was diagnosed, I was a super healthy individual, still am, I like to think. And I was not only a realtor, but I was a certified NASA trainer, personal trainer. And it was very shocking to me to be diagnosed with breast cancer with no cancer in my family. So it was very perplexing to me. When I was diagnosed as a trainer, I was like, oh my God, I'm having a double mastectomy and I have no idea how I'm going to navigate my journey. So I dug deep and I became a certified cancer site specialist. And With that being said, I really didn't have a passion to actually train the survivors. I had a bigger passion of being able to create a program that was going to be able to bridge the gap between the medical and fitness industries. So with that being said, I dug deep into the community because I'm all about giving back to the community, which is a local nonprofit. I'm going to bring up Corinne in a second. And they're an integrative health cancer treatment center. And it's not just for the patients, it's for the family as well. And I think a lot of people forget about the families and the caregivers. And it's so important because they get forgotten and they're stressed and they don't know what to do. My other passion is being able to talk about early detection. So I partner with the Promise Fund and I'm the chairperson for the community outreach, the Community Advisory Council, and we focus on early detection for cervical and breast cancer. So to Dr. Rivers, message that he was given about early detection, we give that screening because no one should have to go without that screening and being diagnosed with stage 4, stage 3 breast cancer or cervical cancer. It shouldn't happen with the technology that we have these days. Unfortunately, Lisette isn't able to be here with the Promise Fund. She was sick, she just traveled, so she didn't want to come be here to, infect anybody. The Promise Fund is very deep into my heart for that purpose, for early detection. Corinne is going to come up and speak to you about the Senior Center and how, come on up. I'm telling you, it's not about me, this is about you, introduce me. But when I was diagnosed, I realized that I found my purpose at the intersection of passion and pain. And I've dedicated my entire real estate career to being able to give back to the cancer community because it means that much to me. So I fundraise a lot for all organizations, so thank you so much for the Women's Council for putting on this event because it just allows all of us to learn more about the cancer community and what we can do, whether it's early detection or recovery and the different resources that are out there. So I want to introduce Corinne Kaza with the Senior Center, and she's going to tell you a lot more about what they offer.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate being here. So the Geriatric Center for Integrative Cancer Care, we're in our 18th year. We are a nonprofit who provides supportive care for patients. When we say integrative care, we mean things like acupuncture, specialized massage, hypnotherapy, counseling, nutrition and lifestyle consultation, whatever we can do to help people as they're going through their cancer process. As all of you know, it is not an easy thing. That presents a tremendous amount of challenge for those of us who are working and have children and have young children and a whole life that gets detoured when you get that diagnosis. And I've been at Sierra Center for over 16 years, and unfortunately, a couple of years ago, I joined this community that nobody wants to be a part of, but once we all are, as a caregiver. My husband was diagnosed with metastatic prostate cancer at diagnosis. He's doing well, but it is a challenge for all of us, right? So we want to be there for whoever in the family because we know that caregivers get sick because of the stress that they are under dealing with everything. So we don't want that, right? So we want to help caregivers process what's going on and do the best they can. One of the hardest parts of being a caregiver is the feeling of helplessness, that you can't do it for them, you can't fix it, you can make it all go away. And then just facing that fear. I think a lot of you said, Carla, I know you said some great things about not allowing ourselves to stay in those places of fear. Because it won't serve us and we won't heal. So bringing our light is what we do, is what we want to do. As a nonprofit, we offer some of the things that we offer at no cost to people, and the things that we charge for, we keep them under market, and we have a sliding fee scale. So we want anybody to be able to access the therapies that we provide. And we've been doing that since we opened. So we are in Palm Beach Gardens, and we are also inside Good Samaritan Medical Center, and we want to do whatever we can to help, so let us know, sericenter.org. And I'm happy to talk with anybody about how we might be of service to you. So thank you for this wonderful event. Thank you for supporting our local charities. We are small and we need your support. So thank you so much to Shannon. And we also have this amazing event tomorrow. If anybody wants to listen to some good music, we have Girls Rock Tiki 52 from 12 to 6 tomorrow. If you want to brave the weather, because we're a little nervous about that. But we'll have 5 women-led bands between 12 and 6 p.m. and it's a whole lot of fun. So come out and play with us, and thank you so much for everything you've done. You say small, but I say small money. The other organization, like I said, is the Promise Fund, and unfortunately, Lisette couldn't be here today. I just want to reiterate that the Promise Fund is all about early detection, so I really like to support both ends, like early detection, because I really feel like early detection saves lives. It saved mine. I literally missed one mammogram, and if I didn't miss that one mammogram, I don't know where I would be, but I'm incredibly thankful for that. So again, the Promise Fund early detection for cervical and breast cancer. We have screenings. We've partnered with Found Care. We have so many different organizations that you can get your screening done. So there's no reason for you not to be able to do that. And again, it doesn't matter if you have insurance, non-insurance. It doesn't matter. And then again, on the other side, that you have the Series Center. So I go from one end to the other. So thank you so much for this event, and thank you guys so much for being here. And I'm glad that I can use your
Thank you so much. Thank you. And so much like my fellow attorney, state attorney Cox, I feel 30, but my eyes are like 70. So I skipped one of our incredible sponsors, CMG Home Loans. Jason, can you come to the stage for a second?
Yeah, I got the font big on my phone too, because I don't have my readers with me. So I'm with you. First off, thank you to the Women's Council. Thank you to Lisa Mack. This has been truly an inspirational evening. You know, this event is special to me because while not cancer, my immediate family has dealt with disease over 2 decades. I love all the stories of resilience, and this is that as well. My wife was first diagnosed with lupus in early 2005. For people who have lupus, they also have a much greater risk of getting cancer. So it's something that we worry about all the time. Her doctors couldn't figure out a way to get it under control, and so by late in 2006, she had major heart issues. Finally, after her 4th cardiologist said, "You're young, you're fine," she went to the 5th one, who dug deeper and realized that she was dying of constrictive heart failure. So her pericardial sac was becoming like a tar-like substance over her heart, making it almost impossible for that heart to beat. It was one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life. She gained 30 pounds in 3 days because her heart couldn't pump the water away. So by the end of October of 2006, she had that pericardial sac removed. And that was the time I decided to step up and double down on my family and my career, because my strength came from her positive mindset and the strength to fight when doctors didn't know she was gonna make it. We went from having a 2-income family to it being all on my shoulders. Then shortly after, if everybody remembers what the time was like in 2006, we were stepping on the doors of the financial crisis. And yeah, I was in the mortgage business then too. So I doubled down again, pulling on her strength. Now my wife is a successful business owner, which is why she's not here. I would have much preferred to have her here. So you will persevere just like she did. We all bring that fire and determination to our lives and careers to persevere no matter what. And we build back stronger no matter the setback. You got this, we got this. We are all in this together no matter what. From Janice and I at CMG Home Loans, we are eternally grateful for you to have us. Thank you very much.
Okay, but before we do, we had a pleasure to have our canvas painter, Leanne. Would you stand up? Come to this establishment on September 18th and led us into a painting session and a bra session. So at this time, I just wanted to thank you. Let's give her a round of applause. Thank you for expertise to help us create something that I hope that you can take home with you. So I'm going to call our mistress of ceremony back up, Joanna, and we're going to get it going, okay? If you hear your name, come on up and grab a painting. Just don't grab the right one. Those of you that are going to be auctioning off your paintings, would you come up, please, and stand here so when she calls our names, you would take the painting that you painted last week. And you just come on up, whoever painted, you would know who you are.
I'm gonna call your names, but you know who you are. You know we're looking for you. David Hernandez. We're looking for you, Jean Dorsaline. Terrence Harris, come on up now, come on up. Gwen Morgan, where you at, Gwen? Vinny Prasad, we've seen you, Vinny, one time. Come on back up, Vinny. Karina Alvarez. Janice White. Bonnie Sierra, and Miss Lisa May. And I should note that Vinny and Karina have two very special items that they have to present. I think it's safe to say it in this room, they have braziers. Does everybody have your painting and your brazier? Here they are. Is that your... Where's Karina? Do we have Karina? Mine's different. We don't have Karina, who will be bidding on these phenomenal. There are paddles on your table. For those of you who will be participating in the auction of this fine art that we have on display, as well as the two Never doubt the commitment of our sponsors. Never doubt. That's right.
Big ball.
And so, because we do not doubt the commitment of our sponsors, I'm fairly certain we will have equal or more commitment from our bidders. All right, gentlemen? Are we done with our auction?
It's on now. I'm waiting until somebody buys it.
We'll go last. Okay. So first up.
So handsome. The guy with the bra.
No, we're gonna save them for last. We're saving them for last. First up, we have Mr. David Hernandez.
All right,
Our very own David Picasso Hernandez. So we are going to start the bidding for David Picasso Hernandez and his impressionism version of, well, his impressionism version. So what are we looking at? Can someone open the bidding, please? Can someone open the bidding? Okay, I have $5. What? For Picasso, our version, at least, of Picasso. Do I have $20?
Let's get those
Did I mention that it is an impressionism version of something here that we have? Do I have 70, 65, 65, 65, 60, 65, 65, all right. Do I have 70? Do I have 70? Come on, y'all, come on, come on, come on. 70, I got 70, I got 70. All right. Do I have 80? I have 80. Do I have 80? 80. All right. 75 going once. Going twice. All right, Picasso, you went for $75 to this lady over here. Thank you so much. All right. Picasso has set the bar. Next up, we have Jean Dorsley. I know I didn't say that right. Oh, Jean got these bright colors. John, that's right. John is modeling his painting for you, so I think we're gonna start this bid at $50. I just know with all these pretty colors that we gonna get an opening bid of $50. $50, $50, $50, $50. There you go. Yes, ma'am. $50. Do I hear 60? 60. I got 60 over here. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. She recognizes that John has talent. John, do I have 70? 70. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Do I have 80? 80? What's going on this side of the room over here? I'm trying to call y'all out or nothing, but do I have 80? Yes, ma'am. All right, now, do I have 80? Anybody got 90? Anybody got 90? I got 90. Okay, 80 going once, going twice. Okay, so for $80. All right. Loosen up, y'all. There's some drinks outside. Yeah, get some coffee and some sugar. Any more dessert over there? Let's load up on some sugar so y'all get hyped up. Terrence. Where you at, Terrence?
You better be ready.
You got one ready? Get y'all with that. Listen, there's a correction to John's bid. John's painting went for $150. We all noticed he has set a new bar. He
Thank you so much. That was so much fun. You look great. For everyone that won either a painting or a bra, please see Bonnie Sierra. Bonnie, stand up so everyone can see you. To arrange for payment. We're going to be taking payment via Zelle. And she will give you the details and get confirmation. So if you guys could all just see Bonnie. Thank you so much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I do have the honor of introducing and welcoming to the stage a genuine, pure heart, a true change maker, and force for good. He is an artist whose creativity is deeply committed to healing, storytelling, and driving positive social impact in our communities. Born and raised in Miami, please get ready to welcome El Hayes, a neo-soul recording artist. His music isn't just sound, it is a heartfelt conversation. He blends smooth, soulful melodies in raw, honest lyrics that speak to love, life, and the power of overwhelming challenges. He pours his heart into every note, making music that truly moves people. You may also know him as Lorenzo Davis, creator of the Talk Factor magazine and TV show, and as the director of multimedia communications and advocacy leadership for Mission Possible Foundation, a Delray Beach charity that I am also honored to be on the board of as COO. Please join me in a warm welcome to El Hayes as he performs his beautiful song, Breathe. Please giving a special honor to breast cancer survivors. We are truly appreciative of you being here with us today. Come on.
How y'all feeling out there today? I can't hear y'all. Sing along. How y'all feeling out there today? Well, first and foremost, I want to give a round of applause to the Women Council of Realtors of Palm Beach County for putting this amazing event together. Let's give a round of applause to them. Also, a special round of applause to Lisa Mack, an incredible woman to bring people and do collaborative impact work together. Let's give her a round of applause as well. And of course, we at the Everett Ocean Resort Hotel. Isn't it beautiful? Let's give the hotel a round of applause. And one more time, let's give you a round of applause too as well. So this event really touched me closely. I was there on September 28th. They told me about this event. I was like, no, anywhere I could help, I would definitely come out and support. First, it's about with my cousin, diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. I didn't understand the knowledge of hearing that diagnosis when she told me she's in so much pain. But then later after that, I was in Atlanta for 10 years. My father was passing away, and I came back to Miami, South Florida. As soon as I came, my father passed. My mom literally tried to commit suicide. On that path for journey, I went to go get her help and brought her to Jacksonville. Then turned around, she was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer. So, it really hit me hard. I have no words to really explain. When my mom was getting a biopsy, and after they took the biopsy from her left breast, I saw the pain that she endured, how she was crying in the mirror. My mom was very unfortunate. She dealt with a lot of mental health and trauma as a child. So I'm in school for psychology to really help my mom, to be there emotionally for her, support for her. So I've been traveling back and forth to Jacksonville, but when I heard about this event, Lisa Mack and the Women Council of Realtors of Palm Beach County, I definitely had to be here. So most important, I looked at my mom in the mirror. I said, Mom, you got this. Right now, I just want y'all to repeat after me. Just breathe.
Just breathe.
Wait, I can't hear y'all. Just breathe.
Just breathe.
You got this.
You got this.
You've been here before.
You've been here before.
Hey, DJ, drop the beat. Turn it all the way up.
Woo!
You're here all alone. You really don't know what to do. You're young, you're feeling numb, and you're feeling bad. All the way up. You get up and look in the mirror. You tell yourself you worth this, you got this, you've been here before. Just smile, just breathe. You got this, you've been here before. Just breathe, just smile. It's okay, you got this. You're shaking, you can't even see your worth. Your worth and beauty was defined you. Don't worry what the people say, cause you already have it. You fix it, you love it, you get to know you. Trust you. All you got is you. So you must do. Just smile. Just breathe. You got this. You've been here before. Just breathe. Just smile. It's okay. You got this. Time and time we see ourselves. The reflection that keeps happy. It's to love. It's to love you. Thank you. Let's play it back one more time. Just one more time. Let's do that one more time. Y'all ready? You're here all alone. You really don't know what to do. You're young, you're feeling numb, and you're feeling pain. You get up and look in the mirror. You tell yourself you worth this, you got this, you've been here before. Just smile, just breathe. You got this. You've been here before. Just breathe. Just smile. It's okay. You got this. You're shaking, you can't even see your worth. Your worth and beauty was defined you. Don't worry what the people say, cause you already have it. You fix it, you love it, you get to know you. Trust you. All you got is you, so you trust you. Come on, clap. Hey, clap with me now. Just breathe. Hey, you got this. Y'all got this. You've been here before. Just breathe. Just smile. It's okay. You got this. Time and time we see ourselves. The reflection that keeps happy. It's to love. It's to love you. Thank you.
Good night, everyone. How's everyone doing today? How's everyone doing so far? I love that. How you doing? I am exhausted, but I really knew that I had to come out today to this event. But today is really important to me because not only we're celebrating the survivors and honoring those who no longer here with us, but I also just want to personally recognize my sister who's a veteran, who's a breast cancer survivor, Tamar. Thank you for your service. And also another dear person to me, my mother-in-law, Barbara, who today, she's a breast cancer survivor this year, but it's also her birthday. So I thought today was very fitting for us to recognize her, and I knew I had to take her out just to celebrate her survival, but also her birthday.
Carlito, here you go.
So you guys get cake. Everybody can enjoy it.